Receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It seems fine right now. Pyro, I guess.
Waste of gunpowder.
Don't get the gold.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
Okay, so we're not going to be using the extra space.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight
Don't find anything good. This is better. Ooh.
Nufo teaches stillness.
That's
I prefer
good.
Action.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Some folks a lot older than me have lived a lot less.
Damage. This pool's not actually that big.
You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta.
There's 3 good hits too.
Wonderful.
Brutal.
I may be young,
Still might be winnable, but
I've seen my share of storms.
You do see these.
they didn't level. That's good for us.
Well, I guess motivation isn't everything.
And with the boots too. I would lose the 20% cooldown reduction on the silencer, which pretty sure is more useful than having a boots in play. The only reason I didn't fill the board with weapons at the weapon shop.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird. Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
It's a good shop.
Good food feeds body and soul.
Fresh roadkill.
We're gonna get Shadowed Cloak and immediately make this obsolete.
Watch the skies. Watch your back.
Not that lucky. I mean, I can't roll the curio.
You see landfill, I see buried treasure.
Oh, we missed. Fair enough.
warms my rusty circuits.
I don't think I care enough about the burn on the lighter. It's not stacking either way. I guess. Nah, it was the crit. I think I care more about the crit on the cutlass. Proboscis. There is a proboscis. We technically could roll this. We have to sell Star Chart and everything to get the cloak. I don't think I'm willing to do that.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
So this one isn't 4 gold. But I think I'm just gonna click this. Hey, Terrence. Excuse me, it's... I don't know anyone who is able to read that.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
I know the pronunciation guide is supposed to make things easier to pronounce, but... I don't believe you. Ah, fuck, we're getting dualied. And taking the damage. This is probably my permanent weapon.
Experience is treasure. I will share mine with
Nufu. God damn it, Nufu.
When you are ready, you will return.
I don't know that we beat the hard fight. Let's just go here.
Life for the Storm Queens.
We can't get Cutlass, so it's more likely to get a bar of gold. I guess also more likely to get this garbage skill, but...
I have failed you, Storm Queens.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Key. Great bronze item. I'm playing this for the foreseeable future.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something. Okay, now sell me something. Something huge!
Technically a playable?
Small things remind me of seeds, acorns, home.
Well, okay. Here.
If I roll, I can't afford a silver. I have to sell the lighter.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Go ahead, underestimate.
Not bad.
Makes this more fun.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
Good crits. If I put an item next to the Star Chart for the CDR, I lose left eye. The crit on Cutlass matters more. Still trying to figure out how this is supposed to be played this patch. Yeah, kinda. Sextant's okay. It's a way to get haste. Bazaar Con Day 6. Got a diamond silencer? Oh my god. Mad lad. Actually clicking diamond item.
Now this is health food. Literally.
It's day 6, you had to. I don't know. I feel like every time I've clicked on diamond item, which has been a good amount of the time, I've probably clicked like 10 times or so, it's given me like bandages or some shit.
Inlanders. Plump and pampered as babies. You have the metal to be a dervish.
Well, if I knew I was gonna get all crits, I would have gone Technovirus.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
It's a little bit of damage. Just bad iron sharpens iron. Big stunning strike.
I hope we can do this again.
This feeds the cove. Build up some more crit chance. I wouldn't do this if we didn't have the cove. Sell this now. One extra shield could be a difference.
You should know. I'm
42% crit.
On Pelago.
Yeah. Do a diamond again. Why not? If you're willing to click it the first time, may as well be willing to click it the second time. My crow's nest looks weird. Yep. To be fair, it's not like a crow's nest wins this fight. Diamond Omega Ray on Ignition Core. Okay, I'm clicking diamond item next time I see it. What the fuck? Did they buff it?
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
A world where this gets in play.
Respect nature, and nature will still eat you.
Hunker down.
Some of them are cute, but that don't mean they won't eat you.
Come on, AUG weaponry. Dog is our out. Dog is worse than Cutlass. Worth a try. Could have been Sextant.
Reuse, recycle, relax. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Keep it around for dock lines. Technically cycling this is free if we're selling Cove, but will force me to sell Cove sooner.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Just too much worse.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Well, hopefully we don't run into a bunch of freezes. 68% crit.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more
Still no
fun.
haste, though.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. Land legs make you predictable.
Yeah.
You move in straight lines.
You're huge! Do you have any huge items? Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this. Midsworth says I have to trade even when
Sextant?
I don't care.
Nope. Stop reading the silence here.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Don't think we're gumballing. We could just get 5 gumballs. Or we could commit to selling the Cove now. Definitely too slow for Infernal. Is there a way that we're ever craning? Life and economy for candies. The candies can't get me haste. I need gold to find haste. This comp is so unplayable without haste. That is technically a haste item. Haste this and the items on the right of this for 2 seconds. Problem is it griefs my crit. I guess it's also a weapon, right? It's not just a haste item. Never mind.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Well, that's damage.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Hmm.
Small items, small people. On behalf of the Grand Society of them, Mister. Anyway, thanks.
I... There's the lifesteal. So super vulnerable to freeze. Yep. There's a lot less freeze skills going around now than there used to be, though. I think I'm skipping Crow's Nest and just trying to get my opponent dead.
I'll show you those stumps back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to
Because
squabble
there's also more
with
flat
no
damage with Buckle.
My
Yeah,
fight isn't
it's
with you.
20 more, because I'd be cutting the amulet for it. But in exchange, I don't get to play dock lines.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
Deleted. Golden Crow's Nest later. I don't think I ever want Crow's Nest. I take the lifesteal single weapon skill, but Crow's Nest takes up so much space.
Speed doesn't come from muscles. It comes from beyond the body.
Use a non-weapon, charge a weapon. This probably does more.
Space and time are only suggestions, and we can ignore them.
Don't quite have the gold to want to take a shop. This is fine. Do need to find this extra 22%.
See that plank? Walk it.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. If you want cheap junk, go see Curio.
Not CDR.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared?
Some crit. One more second to freeze. I think we can do better. I really need to stop saying that I think we can do better. I guess this is fine. Not a vehicle.
As long as you draw breath, your training is not complete.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
So slow is a big problem. Freeze is a big problem. We should be faster than most things, but... It didn't matter, but... Come on, put something adjacent here.
size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated. Ugh, window shoppers.
Yeah, we might do a day where I just try companion core games in unranked to see if we can see how the new companion core feels. I do want to do that at some point.
Pathetic. As spineless
Be a
as
pre-patch
jelly.
board? No, I don't think so. Their board wasn't very good pre-patch either. I think they're just new. Oh, we get Radiant. Yeah, all the pre-patch ghosts should be well out of the pool by now. Thick Hide's insane.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
Let's make sure we've got the damage. This levels me. This could be tempering. The Oceanic Rush too, for the dock lines.
Look what the tide washed in.
That's a Vanessa skill. Cool. So even when we're over crit, this will be additional damage scaling.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble.
Level
with
13
men.
upgrade, probably just going on the Swashbuckle. Shield Blast pretty good when you kill them in 2 swings. Not Silencer. It's only 5% CDR now, and it does take a while until we get crit on this. I don't know. The Silencer upgrade is less important than it used to be. Though obviously still good. We're on Amulet. You get more crit from Swashbuckle than Amulet. It probably gets replaced. Probably. It's eventually just going to be 20 damage. Rather get 2 XP than fish for big ego. Yeah, everything on my board I'd be happy to buy from the shop. Two XP. A bonus fight.
Was that even a battle?
Yeah, damage is good on Cutlass. Upgrading the Swashbuckle is also giving you flat damage while also fixing your crit. Need a Cloak. I can't really play Cloak. We're just trying to kill our opponent before our lack of haste matters.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Instead of dock lines. I mean, look at our board. You can't put cloak anywhere. I guess we could drop the silencer. Or not drop the silencer, but move it over. Sextant probably easier to get than Shadowed Cloak at this point.
Yataria? The Dunes? Where shall we start?
Couple more. A bronze cloak here, but I consider upgrading with level up. We would still have full haste uptime on the cutlass. Probably not. Would probably be better to just upgrade silencer or figurehead. It's 32 gold.
That belongs in a
Just
museum.
gonna-
But I guess you can.
Just gonna take the 32 gold.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
I'd be losing Radiant if I were to swap it out. Probably not worth.
I did not seek this power for my own gain.
The center octopus do lots and lots of multi-strike.
Share it.
So we're gonna need to like actually kill. I don't think the fights are about Circle of Life. I'm more worried about getting defensively outscaled, I think, in which case it's knife tricks.
Orin was right. You are a quick study. The Bazaar is a rabid
That's really good.
beast. Be its master.
Got full crit. Let's try to spike these upgrades. Play small cutlass. The cutlass isn't radiant.
I'm sure you'll still win, even without my treasures.
Running second cutlass over silencer. I don't think so. What does this look like? No. No, you miss out on shield mesh value too.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
Try it. I can try it for a PvE
Makes
fight.
this more
I'm pretty
fun.
sure it's just worse.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
It's just a compressed image of regular cutlass? Correct.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Small and large items. There are a couple smalls that are upgrades to the boards, but not very many. Okay, I know I said that I would click diamond item, but maybe only if we get it earlier than day 11. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you still can't, can you? I don't think that was in the patch notes. Is just called Tiny Cutlass, right? Does that even show up in Bazaar? Huh. Weird. A lot of stuff missing from Bazaar this patch. Tiny's an enchant? It's not, though. Wait. It does sell for 8. It used to be? Well, you used to not be able to enchant it at all. I'm trying to think what it would matter for if it was enchanted. You mentioned they want to include Tiny as an enchant. That makes sense. But right now it does work differently than an enchant. No, it can't get stuff like poison. You cannot enchant Tiny Cutlass with anything.
I have 50 worlds to rule. I have no time for this.
Can you put Tiny Cutlass in the random enchant to that?
You have started a
I can try if we get one. No. Any reliable ways to make Vanessa work so far? No, they're all really scuffed. If you get an early Shadowed Cloak, I think single weapon stuff is good.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Yeah, I think getting the early crit to trigger the stunning strike. If it wasn't Radiant, maybe, too. Search Tiny, it does? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, maybe it does get enchants now. It does have enchants listed.
See that plank? Walk it.
You have great potential. Let me train you. You must first defeat your doubt.
You know, just
I may be
flagship.
young
We're
for
relying on
that,
Radiant Knife
but
Trick
I've
scaling
seen your
skills.
chest.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you gotta high roll.
Dethrone a king, not to squabble
Flagship is
with
just
nobles.
so much worse than it used to be, too. So many of the skills that made it work.
Defeat does
Okay.
not defeat me.
We did win. We did win. Is battery ever better than dock lines here? You grief your silencer damage, but maybe. You'd probably cut Amulet for it.
Everyone's already so slow, but sure, let's make it worse.
Haste one item for 2 seconds. $30 damage. Another second freeze, right?
Oh, don't buy anything. I'm just here for the riveting conversation.
It's a lot of damage to lose, but it's probably worth it. Except I have no damage scaling. Ugh. It's the counter to call traps. Slow boards. Playing a bad comp.
Stand down and submit to cryification.
It's on the call traps board. Yeah.
Disregard intel. Target threat level.
What's Caltrops? It is a gold pig item. Whenever your opponent uses an item, you do damage to them based on Caltrops' damage. It scales to the moon with things like Pig's Gym and cash deposits. Gunpowder the battery. Oh. What is crit on Swashbuckle? Gives double crit chance, so plus 50 damage. And it's not exactly able to be enchanted with other stuff anyway. It could also be battery. It gives 25% crit chance. Yeah, I think that takes a little too long.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Good try, good try. Flashy reload would be cool. It would be. There are better diamond skills to get, though.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Damage scaling? Maybe? I don't think I want Crescendo. I definitely don't want Crescendo. Let me put it that way. Lefty Lucy's fine. Eh. Still have no haste anywhere.
My skills are not weapons. A blade can prune a garden.
Just fish for silencer.
Never debase my wares by.
I don't feel like clicking on gumballs or chocolate.
Oh, I understand.
Crescendo's infinite scaling. That is true. You just give up all of your burst. 40 gold. Well, 40 gold is not very relevant right now. We have nothing else to do with the gold. It's just whatever is the most powerful. Oh, I can't scale the Caltrops with Swashbuckle, right? Caltrops can't crit. We still beat this, right? Even if they blow up the Cutlass, it should be fine.
as spineless as a jellyfish.
Oh, your crit will go negative. Hey. Beast effects. So silencer would have to be next to the cutlass. I don't want to do that. Figurehead hastes one thing. Battery hastes one item for 2 seconds.
I know the eastern sky is beautiful at dawn. But can we get moving?
Docklines hastes 2 items for 1 second. It'll haste 3 items for 1 second. What did you say Figurehead was? 1 item for 3 seconds. It is more overall haste on Figurehead than Docklines. Got CD on everything? Just Figurehead trigger. Whenever you use an adjacent item.
You should know.
What do you got,
I'm a
pig?
legend on Pelago.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
It's a pretty bad Caltrops. Should be fine.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
We missed the cash deposits! Hooray! Figurehead and Silencer and Assassin use the wing. You get more value out of the wing. Don't ask me why it works that way. You would think that it's all multiplicative, but it's not.
Each bounty gets us closer to victory.
He had an infinite? Did he? Wait, what was the infinite?